Good day, Starobelsk direction. Situation as of noon November 7th. In the Kupyansky sector, the fighting acquired a positional character. Episodic battles go over the hills near the village of Yagodnoye near Ivanovka. Neither side can push through the enemy's orders. At the Svatovsky site, the Ukrainian military continue their attempts to reach the village of Kuzemovka. Judging by the internal reports of the armed forces of Ukraine, in an almost daily format, Ukrainian formations report on heavy positional battles west of Kuzemovka, capturing and surrendering 200 meters of territory each. On the map, this looks like a constantly changing front line, although in fact we are talking about rather conditional control over the fields in the gray zone. The assault group of the armed forces of Ukraine, reinforced by mobile groups of foreign mercenaries, attacked Svatovsky from Berestovoy. Having fallen under the concentrated fire of the Russian troops, the enemy was forced to retreat to their original positions. In the Lemansky sector, assault groups of the 66th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine unsuccessfully tried to attack the positions of the Russian armed forces in the direction of Makivka and Krasnopopovka. Two companies, with the support of armored vehicles, secretly advanced to the Svatovo-Kremenaya highway from the side of the Starobelsk River, but were ambushed. Having suffered losses, the Ukrainian formations withdrew to their original positions. The motorized infantry company, abandoned by the command of the armed forces of Ukraine to cover the retreat of the assault groups, came under aimed artillery fire and, having lost a significant amount of manpower, hastily retreated to the river. The armed forces of Ukraine, up to a company under the cover of light armored vehicles, tried to gain a foothold in the forest belt in the direction of Ploshchanka. A counterattack by fighters of the 3rd Motor Rifle Division of the 20th Army dispersed the enemy and put them to flight. Enemy sabotage and reconnaissance groups regularly cross the Seversky Donets River in the Starobelsk area and conduct reconnaissance in battle near Dubrava, Nikolaev-Berislav direction situation by the end of November 7th. The command of the armed forces of Ukraine continues to transfer infantry units and equipment to the Berislav sector before the next stage of the offensive on Kherson. The main goal at the moment is to create a numerical superiority in manpower several times over. According to residents of the Kherson region, the offensive could begin in the next 2 or 3 days. In the Nikolaevsky sector, artillery and mortar crews of the 28 Mechanized and 59 Motorized Infantry Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine are shelling Russian positions. On the Andreyevsko-Bereslavsky section, the Armed Forces of Ukraine are deploying forces in the vicinity of the Berezhnegovodo railway station and Davidov Brod. All cannon and rocket artillery have been withdrawn from the village of Berezhnegovody, 2 self-propelled guns and 1 air defense system remained in the village itself. A field hospital was organized in the vicinity of the village. At the same time, almost all combat-ready subunits are drawn up from the Krivoy Rog sector to the Petropavlovka-Kervano line from the 2nd echelon and deep rear. Russian troops attack the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Berezhnegovotoy area, killing more than a dozen people. See you soon.